Okay, guys, the song like. Okay, guys, song back here. I have here another updated version of a non-Nonillions setup. I should probably make an Oxygen but whatever. This one is more effective, but it is quite more expensive, and it probably would require more rebirth depending on what you got. So it has a similar basis to my last one, except, well, there's some things that change. You have Newtonian mine. You don't want an ore replicator here; it lags it. So just a Newtonian mine, regular. You go into a big Bertha, then 4 flame scourgers. You could cut this number, add more, or whatever. Though I recommend 4. Last time I did with 2, but whatever. Then it goes into quantum catalyst. Then 4 suspended refiners. You can add more. You can take away less, but I find that this one's more what's the word, effective, I should say. Then it'll come here, go into ramp, and hit. Let me just see here. Just don't know how much I have left. Well, it seems like it's 23, but let me just count to make sure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, keep you waiting, but it was actually 23 molten upgraders, just remember that. So after the 23 molten upgraders, we'll go into 7 advanced ore atomizers. You could, usually I'd recommend 8, but at the time I didn't have enough Decillions to buy it. Yeah, this setup requires it doesn't really require it, but it'll be nice to have it. And then it'll go into catalyst or quantum. Remember, they're interchangeable, but don't use both of them at the same time, as that's kind of foolish. Not to call you foolish, just saying. Doesn't really make sense since it would work. And then after that, you'll go into a good old-fashioned ore illuminator, then 3 professional upgraders. And the way you like to do my turns, because I think they've changed how these work now. So I just make it come here, then a conveyor going up, then one that's inside the middle of these things, so it doesn't get caught on the little sides, since we don't have unstables anymore, which were really the most useful conveyors here. And then we have the clockwork, well, or a clockwork upgrader. Oh, but don't forget to do the little ore replicator conveyor, so that you get extra ores, more bang for your buck, basically. And that ore's gonna need a push. Not for me though. Anyways, and then it's gonna go into 4. Well, it's kind of repeating this. You can do this as many times as you like, but I just do 4 or 3, depending on how I feel about it, depending on how fast it moves. So then I'll go into a nuclear conveyor, followed by 2 tiny conveyors facing into each other. And that's like makes it go towards the middle, but since the nuclear conveyor is 500 times normal speed, it's gonna shoot past and not get caught here. And then you just repeat that as many times as you feel like it, so that's gonna always, or pretty much always, like I'll say 99.99% of the time, it's gonna hit that little tiny upgrade on the clockwork. This can also be applied to Freon upgraders, not the big ones, but the normal ones. Then I'll go into 3 flame ore scanners. I have not used these in a while, but I decided why not implement them right here. And then I'll go into Tesla resetter. Come here, another one of my special turns. Oh yeah, you want to put this orbitals. It doesn't really matter where you put them, just make sure that you put them, because they accumulate to over 120% when you use all 4 of them. That's right, you can actually use 4. It says 3, but I use 4, and it doesn't blink when I use it, so that tells me it's okay. And then you want to have another replicator unit right here, you know, or ramp, show the conveyor down there, replicator here. I just added this reversible conveyor so I could save some ores while I was prepping the rest of this thing. And then ore launcher goes into a big Bertha. And then, you know, catalyst and quantum, you don't have to change them here. Twitch powered upgrade if you have it, pineapple refiner if you have it, whatever you have. And then as many BBBs as you have right here, as long as it's like under 17 or something like that. Not too many or else it will burn. Like, oh, you could use this nuclear conveyor thingy so that it will hit the Freon as it goes. Anyways, then I'll go into an ore illuminator and then finally into a dark magic. This is a ridiculously effective setup, I must say. Though, don't be on a laggy server is what I'm going to tell you. Just look at my money. Look at this. 559, 224 nonillion. That is amazing. But you know it could always be better and stuff. Did I just get DE? Another time? I mean, I always had DE. So this is really a really high nonillions to somewhat low decillions. You can change this up later on, but right now I like it like this. And the bigger the setup is, more room it's gonna take. So I try not to do that too often, but it's not always easy, I'll tell you that. Even for someone, yeah. And like, you know what surprises me, like these setups, a lot of people in High Lives never, whenever they try to do it, they never really get past Octillions, and I'm really surprised at that. I'm like, I'm only life 74 and you never got into nonillions. It's really surprising, and then I'm like, man, maybe I have skills, or maybe I just get lucky with these setups. It's very similar to the one I did earlier, but it uses slightly more rebirth items, a couple more regular items, and it is more expensive, but the profit is way more than worth it. I recommend this for lives. Anything above, well, anything above life 20 could probably pull this off, but you never know. You might be life 10 or something and then have like 5 flaming scourgingers and 4 BBBs and a Newtonian mine. And then just excuse me. My voice is really cracked up today. I don't know why I recorded. And then just like get septillions or sextillions, because this, honestly, what I had to do was I had to set this up 2 times technically. So first time I got some septillions to get this whole spender refiner into molten upgrader thing. Then I applied all the rebirth items, and then after that I had to get 2 octillions to and that got me to octillions to get these advanced ore atomizers. And right now I'm at Decillion, so I could get the Freon suppressors, but they're just too much of a hassle right now until Blizzard fixes them. Cause you know what? Let me actually give you an example if I can. Let me destroy all drop doors. Well, let me just see how much it gives me. Wow, that was like Decillions right there. I'm very surprised. Very happy with myself. Call me pompous. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you, just come up, do a conveyor right here. And my friend just slashed me with his things. But whatever, he's talking about lag. It is quite laggy though, so you will have been warned. Where was I? I just bought 7 of them, but whatever. That person was lifting. It's also late at night for me, so I'm very, very, very tired. I don't know why I was sounding so upbeat. I feel terrible. Anyways, so let me just give you a little example. Use something like an iron mine, just because I can. Hope that doesn't fall down the slope. Okay, it doesn't. So it comes here, hits the Freon. Wait, did he fix it? He might have. We want to use just one more chance for this. Oh, he didn't fix it. Yeah, this is what he, like the updates recently did to a lot of conveyors that kind of messed them up, made them at different levels. So this is actually, this conveyor right here is lower than the ones here, so it doesn't go through. Just out of curiosity, how much would these ores be worth? Gone to 1 to 3 on suppressor. I wouldn't imagine it being worth too much, but Just out of curiosity. $3. That's like times 1.5, 50%, 60%, something like that. I just wanted to show you that little thing so you can that's really why I'm not using them here. You can use them if you want, and but this you're gonna have to like really improvise afterwards. This because the Decillion, as you can see here, nothing in the shop you can really buy. This costs Decillion, which I do not have in the slightest bit. Though I could probably get easily, then this is like a, I don't know what that is. Oh, that was a lot of BBs, and I forgot to freaking click this. So, with this setup, I've never seen anything be in the octillions, which is great. But then again, I've also seen a couple negative wars, and if you get a negative war and it goes through this whole setup, you're gonna take some damage. But you know, it's usually all fine. Setup's great. I designed it myself. It might look similar to other people's, I'm not sure. I haven't explored every setup on YouTube. But I made it myself, and I feel pretty proud about that. Remember. So I'm just gonna allow you guys to take a quick look. Here I'm gonna guide you on my mouse through the setup. Okay, that's too high. Whoa! When did I get 15 Decillion? I was so busy making that Mario sounds and stuff to even notice. Silly me. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Stay cool, be you, and be awesome. Peace.